Word. Welcome again to another episode of the Caribbean Fan Stand. Right? All brought to you by Wood and the Shit. So we're here for another week, another episode. Right? So let me do the business first. So if you haven't as yet, go subscribe to the YouTube page, Wood on the Street. Turn on your bell notifications. Right? Check out all the old podcast episodes. You know, hit a like on them if you watch them and you like the content. We're coming back soon in about 2 to 3 weeks time. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok for all your Wood and Street content, right? So as I said before, different platforms go have different types of content. So TikTok mostly will have a little promos, but mostly, you know, little fun memes and things to make you laugh, to, you know, brighten up your day. Instagram is where we focus in the fan stand on, and the YouTube page is primarily for the general podcast. Also, we on Spotify and other major platforming podcast platforms for the audio only. So check us out on those platforms, right? So subscribe to YouTube, follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok, right? We soon are going to check out Threads. I ain't too familiar with the Threads, but I'm going to check out Threads and see what it's stating, right? Nice. So that being said, this is the Caribbean Fan Stand, as I said previously. If you're in the cover stand, if you like a little cover stand, and you know, that the people who will be just viewing, when I be here on the live or the viewing after, when it posts on the reels or on YouTube, you know, that nothing if you like a cover stand. But if you like me and you like your uncover stands and you like to be in the back canal, just hit and join in the live and share your comments, share your views. Or, as I say, if they're not your scene, don't be afraid. You can just set it up in the comments, and we will get those points across for you, so to speak. Right? So all the house cleaning is done, so let me get into what transpired in the world of sport for this weekend, or this past week going. So last week, Wednesday, I believe, Man City got another trophy. They got the Super Cup. That will be the winner of the Champions League, playing the winner of the Europa League, where they played Sevilla. I know who got to check out the game, but I'm being biased to Man City for a large portion of the game. Sevilla had the better chances. Sevilla showed that game, in my opinion. Yeah, they had. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's the man scored a brilliant header, but a real old school header, cross coming in the box between two defenders, between Ake and Guardiola, I believe. A bullet header, boy. That was a good header, and the same man he missed. He didn't really miss it, but he didn't capitalize on some opportunities, especially in the second half. Edison smothered him about 2-3 times, but Sevilla, boy, especially when you are the lesser of the two teams, so to speak, you have to take your chances when you get them, boy, because a team like Man City will kill you off, and they end up Palmer scored the equalizer, and then City won in penalties So big up to the Manchester City fans, the 5-all in Trinidad, and yeah, so the next for them that they are going to play Club World Cup next. So big up Man City for getting through with the Super Cup. The CPL is back. Oh god. I know. Honestly, I get to watch no games yet. I get to watch any games yet, but the CPL trending whole weekend and not for the games. Not for the games is because Cornwall. Cornwall, I believe he's a Bajan. Cornwall hit a shot and they're looking to go for a single way. And Cornwall's taking first gear. And get run out. Real jokey boy. Real jokey. The commentator and all killing himself for laugh. So if you get a chance, you can check out the CPL. It started on the 16th of August. I think the Night Riders only had one game so far, and it was called off due to bad weather. So let's see what's going on here. So I ain't see no matches playing right now. Let's see if I can see the table. Yeah, so the CPL is back. I think the Trinidad leg is sometime in September. Or you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Trinidad leg of the CPL is in September. So we getting ready for that. You know, I honestly, I never went and watched any games in other countries, but I just find it is, from what we've seen with the other countries, Trinidad just seems like it had the most vibes and the best vibes. So we await the Trinidad leg of the CPL. And if I didn't see that Cornwall video, go and check it out. That's very funny, especially with the commentary. The commentator killing himself for laugh. So the CPL is back, and back to the football front again. On Friday, I see Harry Kane scored. He scored one, and I believe he had an assistant too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I know he assisted one. I know he assisted Sané first goal for sure, and he get one himself. So for all the people who was thinking the German Super Cup was Harry Kane when I feel, you know, like he was so, well, I mean, technically, well, he won the trophy, so he still won a trophy, but he scored in his Bundesliga debut on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night, Messi bagged his 44th major trophy. So I guess they're claiming that another major trophy. He won the Leagues Cup. The Leagues Cup, I believe that is a new competition with the MLS teams and the Mexican top tier teams. They formed a knockout competition. They call it the Leagues Cup. Well, not a knockout competition, but quite at a group stage. So I guess it is not really Champions League, but it have a CONCACAF Champions League, but between the Mexican League and the MLS. So Messi won that. I watched the game. The first game, the first whole game I watching Messi, and he had his moments. He not really dominating the whole game. But he had his moments. His goal, actually, because he scored the opener. His goal was a beauty. I admit. All you know, I'm not well, for who know me and who will get to know me, I'm not really a Messi fanatic. I'm not a Ronaldo fanatic, so I was never ever in the Messi versus Ronaldo argument. But yeah, he scored a brilliant goal, boy. So at the game that, and then he hit the post in the second half. But for the majority of the game, I think Nashville is who they played. Who Inter Miami played, and Nashville was the better team in terms of the attacking prowess. That is the correct way to pronounce the word. Nashville was the better team, and they were able to equalize that kind of scruffy goal in the second half. And Messi team even they get a chance in the last play of the game, and the man hit the post. He kind of flicked the ball over the keeper, and then when he went to get it, it was going wide, and he hit it on the upright and went out. And it went straight to penalties. I think everybody they were tied until the goalkeeper, the one straight onto the goalkeeper. So I think they took 11 penalties. Missed one each, I believe. And yeah, the Inter Miami keeper better penalties than Nashville's keeper. So yeah, so big up to the Messi fans. Messi win another trophy. He win best player of the tournament, and he get the most goals in the tournament. I think he had 9 goals in 6 games. I think Ronaldo win some Golden Boot as well, but we're following that Saudi League at the moment. So big up the Messi fans. So let me get into the weekend roundup now. The weekend roundup are games. We started in the Premier League. Focuses on the Premier League. On Friday, Nottingham Forest 1-1 against Sheffield United. Saturday, Man City versus Newcastle. That was the last game, so let me start from the beginning. So Brentford 1-3-0 against Fulham. Brentford off to a good start even without Tony. Liverpool won 3-1. Although they went down early, but they came back and scored 3 goals to defeat Bournemouth. Brighton looking decent. The Brighton started for the finish last season. So Brighton won 4-1. Big up to Matoma, boy. Matoma scored. I think that could be. I didn't see every goal, but I think that goal get the kind of rave and ratings, I guess. So Matoma probably had the goal at the weekend. A nice little run and a beautiful finish. So Brighton looking good. Spurs 1-2-0 home against Manchester United. Manchester United had the earlier exchanges in that game, but in my opinion, Spurs was the better team over the whole course of the game. Manchester claimed that a penalty. I see Bruno calling for the referees association or whoever or the league to apologize to them, but he wasn't saying that last week when nobody apologized and nobody like the referees did apologize. They didn't really apologize, but they say they got the call wrong against Wolves. But yeah, man, you was aggrieved. They said they was supposed to get a penalty for handball, and they didn't get. So Bruno Fernandes saying they had to get an apology. I don't think they're gonna get that. Yeah, so and Man City 1-0. They won 1-0 to Newcastle in the Etihad. The game was like I find Newcastle start of the game slow. Newcastle was kind of a little. Didn't park the bus, but the show Man City too much respect. And we had to be respectful, but that was too much respect. They made some subs in second half. They brought on Harvey Barnes and Callum Wilson, and that was looking better, but Man City was able to hold out. Moving on to Sunday, Aston Villa bounced back after they were trounced against same Newcastle in game week 1. They won 4-0 to Everton. So I guess Lampard wasn't the problem, because I keep telling people, as much as I try to defend Lampard too much because he didn't do well in his the second year in the first stint in Chelsea. He still get back and work with Everton. He do well there. Then he look here take a job with Chelsea was not that well in the last year, but I mean the whole team was a shambles. Yeah, but Everton looking, I mean it's early days, but they're looking likely for relegation at the moment. And you would think with a manager like Sean Dyche that they would be a little more defensively sound, but it's not looking so. So, and then in the later game, unfortunately, Chelsea lost 3-1 to West Ham, and you might say, why I still wearing the Chelsea jersey, but I don't really care. Like my team, and I don't like other fans who only coming out when the team win and only, you know, you only see them when the team win. I'm a team, I don't back them when they're doing good and they're doing bad as well. But as for a game, if playing with your food was a team, that would be Chelsea, because we look, well then again too, and on the other hand, you kind of play into West Ham hands, especially since under Moyes, where West Ham was playing for a draw. They get an early goal and they could hold out. That was the worst. Because we were dominating possession, but it wasn't really pressing. But we didn't capitalize on our chances and our good play. Right after West Ham scored, we got a goal at the game, and Chukwemeka scored a nice goal. Unfortunately, he got injured, looking like a serious knee injury. Hopefully, not too bad. We'll suffer with injuries, but I ain't blaming the injury. And then we named Enzo miss a penalty, and second half out of nowhere Antonio come and score a goal, and that was it. When they went 2-1, Chelsea was looking desperate, and even with a 10-man West Ham, we wasn't able to think. And then Caicedo had a bad debut, I must admit, but in all fairness to him, he only training with the team less than a week, and he came on in a real difficult situation, and he was really looking out of the game. Like, you seen it in his face, like he ain't sure if to push up, if to stay back, because you know we needed to get back a goal at that time. But so it was. And earlier today, West Ham, not West Ham in my feelings. Arsenal, they literally held on for a 1-0 win against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Penalty converted by Odegaard, the captain, and Crystal Palace had a shot for a penalty. Now, as much as an Arsenal hater, I'm not saying it if it was or wasn't, but Crystal Palace through Eze had a shot for a penalty where he has some good skill between Declan Rice and Partey, and they had a shot for, but VAR helped the referee. The referee checked nothing, and VAR went overruled the call because the referee didn't call penalty. But the only complaint, I'm not sure if it's a penalty, because and this is the reason why. The replays that we were privy to, you wasn't seeing a proper angle. Again, a kind of side view angle, so you didn't really see if Partey pull away his leg in time, or if it had contact. So that's the only thing I'm not saying is a penalty, but I just find it with all the cameras that have now in the game, we could have get a better angle to formulate our opinion. But yeah, so that is the weekend wrap for the game week 2 in the Premier League. Brighton currently on top of the table. Yeah, by goal difference. Man City second, Arsenal third. Right? So what we're going to do, right? So in La Liga, no, I say we buy the Premier League, so we ain't going. In all them other leagues, we ain't going through every game every week. There's the notable ones. Real Madrid, they went down early to Almeria, but they come back and score 3 goals. What you name, boy? My lord, that youth man, very bad boy. He's a boy. Bellingham. Bellingham scored 1 and had 2 assists. Yeah, so Bellingham started up the season nice. No, 2 goals, sorry. He had 2 goals and assists. And an assist in that game. So he had 3 goals in 2 games right now. And I think his brother also got a brace in the championship playing for Sunderland, I believe. I think he's only 17, 16 or 17. So something them parents doing well. Barcelona got their first win after the Kung Fu party with Getafe in the first game. They won 2-0 against Cadiz. And Atletico Madrid, I don't know what wrong with them in the game, but after that, such a nice opener, they come and draw 0-0 with Real Betis. Sevilla, I don't know if Sevilla, I know they lost the keeper going Bono, something like that. I know that a hangover from that Super Cup game, but they lost 4-3, to Deportivo Alaves, home at Deportivo, and they were down big, if I'm not mistaken. They were down like 3-1 or something like that. Yeah. So I know we're going with Sevilla. Move in Germany. Only 2 teams come to at the moment. Yeah, so as I say, Kane got after a nice start. Yeah, goal and 2 assists, I believe, was. RB Leipzig lost Bayern Leverkusen 3-2. And Dortmund won 1-0 to Cologne. So I say, just going through the noteworthy games. When the league and them leagues pick up and we see if anybody go and challenge. Normally, I mean, people will say Man City win 3 in a row, but it doesn't always be straightforward. They might come out, they might end up being the winner in the end, but those 3 in a row wasn't always straightforward. And Serie A also kicked off this weekend. Napoli won 3-1 to the defending champions. And our name scored a brace in the opener. Osimhen. One of the goals was a real best goal, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so Osimhen and Napoli start back off with a win. And who else? See AC Milan won 3-0. Or 2-0 today. Yeah, I believe they won. This time I lost the page. I know what kind of guys are. Yeah. So you'll come back to Syria this time. Let's see if I get back the page. In Liga, big Mbappe, they bring back Mbappe and they still end up drawing. They still end up drawing with who it was? With Toulouse. Yeah. So that's the big news in Liga at the moment. Yeah, so Milan won 2-0 away to well, I have the way to pronounce it. Right, yeah, let's talk about the results. So Inter won 2-0. The newly promoted team. Let me see if I get the name here. And what's the name of that team? Monza. Yeah. Monza. I think I get that right. Yeah. Inter won 2-0. Roma drew Tuol, what is that name? Salernitana, I believe I get that right. Or they could correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Randall, big up yourself. I was telling them about Cornwall, boy. I tell them, we were talking about Cornwall earlier when he ran out that boy. Well, alright, so Juve won 3-0 and yeah, say Milan won 2-0. Right? So that was the weekend roundup of the European leagues. Sunday morning as well, Spain, big up to Spain, all the Spanish fans. Spain women won the Women's World Cup. They defeated England 1-0. Big up England same way. I'm not really a fan of the English men's team, but I kind of was rooting for the women's team where I see plenty Chelsea players playing for them. One of my favorite female players I should say is Lauren James, but she was suspended. She come on in the game, but yeah, they lost 1-0. They lost 1-0 to Spain, so big up Spain. Big up England as well, because that was the women's first final appearance here. That was the English women team's first final appearance. It was a milestone, but you know they just fell short in the last hurdle. So big up big up England, but big up the Spain fans as well. Before we go, I want to touch on something for the sports fans who know the story. Manchester United put out a statement today announcing that they will not be taking back Mason Greenwood. And for those who didn't know, he was on he was on a rape case. He had a rape matter happen going on in court. He won the case some months ago, but there was some protests from fans saying they would not support, they would have boycotted the team if they bring him back, and some members of staff say the same thing as well. They would. And this is just my opinion, You see these young black men in America and in terms of sports in Europe, you need to understand the self in the people place. Because Mendy, who used to play for Man City as well, he had a similar case, a rape case, somebody called rape. The difference with Mendy is that he had cameras in his home now, and he released some tapes and some information showing that it was consensual, it was not rape. So, and he beat the case. So they both won their case in the court. They both won their case in the eyes of the law, but the teams cut ties with them. And I know, you must even all that energy with, but I'm just saying that for Mason Greenwood, he's a nice player, always a Manchester United youth player, academy player. The youth was very bad. He was good. He had a bright future, and most likely for him, that is it. In terms of, he might play football and get paid to do it, but at an elite level in a top team, I believe that will be it for him, boy. And that just goes to show these young black players in these European understand on themselves with these white women and these. And I ain't trying to be, nothing real, but I just facts. And it's easy for all to get caught up. Right? All they learn from Kobe and other people. So Manchester United and Mason Greenwood, big up Kadeem. Kadeem, you missed the segment when I was talking about Chelsea and the hurt, boy. I said the hurt, I heard the hurt in my voice, boy. So Mason Greenwood, he and Manchester United will be cutting ties, so they will not be taking him back, although he won his case in the court. Now, I mean, obviously it would be, even if he win the case, I'm not saying that he didn't do it, But Manchester United statement say, yeah, that's small thing, my brother. You can catch it. I gonna post it up on the reels, and I will it will also be on YouTube, so you can check it out after. Yeah, so Mason Greenwood, only one case in court, Manchester United statements say that based on their internal investigations, due to the information that they found out, they will not be bringing him back into the setup. Now, although the man won the case in court, they had put, so I was about to say, there would be elements of the story that we wouldn't be privy to. And I'm not saying because he innocent doesn't mean nothing happened, but at the same time, you're young and you're black in these situations. And as I say, we talk about European players, but we have players over here, young players, young talented players that might reach over there. And they have to understand themselves in these people's societies, and when thing happen, the black man will be easy scapegoat, and I end up being Mason Greenwood here because innocent, you know, they say innocent until proven guilty, and even when you're found innocent, apparently you're still guilty. So I'm not bashing Manchester United because I say Man City do the same thing. Zuma nearly lost his whole career for his brother, for he and his brother playing with a cat. No, I'm not saying that there was right that was kicking the cat, but at the same time, it's all about is you have to be careful over there because anything they get you, they will hold on to you. Yeah, Kadeem is all about the image and thing, but at the same time, and that is the argument for the clubs, and they can't really fight them for that. But I just saying about them young fellas, be careful, them whiteys and them. I say all about or. If all they wasn't playing football, or they would have get rid of them kind of birds. So mean saying don't run in, you know, but do like Beyonce and them when you have the party with the Queen and Beyonce was all line. So when you have the party with the Queen, you have to sign an undisclosure. Let them girls and them sign some kind of NDA or some kind of thing, boy, because all they getting tied up and all they, I say like Mendy, they claim rape. They say Mendy do shit, what kind of thing. When Mendy pull the videos, nothing of the sort. So I hope going forward the other young black players take note of we're going with Mendy, we're going with Mason Greenwood and others, and watch your six, watch your back, because as fast as they get the fame and they get the opportunity, they will take it away. Right? So for all those who join in, you're tapping and staying, you're tapping and Lyman and America turn. For those who come in late, we appreciate you. We thank you. The video would be posted on Instagram Reels. You can check it, or you can check out the entire video there, or it will be posted on the YouTube page. So go check out the episodes of the podcast on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. And until next week, Monday, this has been the Caribbean Fan Stand. My name is Tawa. Word.